The boy have me and the girl be with the same rag.
Hold on, the boy have you and the girl be with the same red rock?
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
This is the girl with the next side of the story about the red rag. Then people that look at me and say you're agoniering because the way you are.
Yo, that word they're mad. Agoniering. Agoniering to the flipping. Ragashanti are the mix of daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti the one. Yes, Ragashanti. So you know how Richie feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus back a thing with scandal side of it.
Up and play that time.
Ragashanti line. Ragashanti line. Ragashanti line. Check. Ragashanti line. Check. Good night, Michigan. Big up yourself. Joanne, big up yourself. You see, Kerry Ann, big up yourself. Sonita, large up. Natural Reese, not know the levels and things. You want some big respect on massive our crew all over Jamaica. Let it go. Let go. Big up on yourself. Large up on yourself, people. Big up on yourself. Everything is everything. My day, I know, me and my mama last picnic, you know, she did and gone, you know, but me I tell you, her legacy is strong and proper still. So big up Miss Cherry. When I start big up Miss Cherry. Oh, Miss Cherry, forget big up, non-stop. You understand? I saw the thing said. Yeah, Mama Cherry large up. See, you wash belly there, you go on with sitting, see me. Everything is everything. Jamaica, I want to go on, we don't know, now be able to self, I hope so, you know. Because we are here this and that, turn at what the little boy, them are behave bad. And now, you know, now move with no order and all these things. And sitting. Yo, Press, you hear about the woman in Brooklyn with John and Tree pitting them? You hear about it? You hear about the woman in Brooklyn with John and Tree pitting them? People, boy, some of the time we don't know what go on in the world, you know, if them things are going on a long time and just because of social media and all them something that we are hear about this something of them, you know. I don't know if I just because we have access to information of things when them happen now, what we never have before. Because enough things going on all over the world, some crazy things going on all over the world, you know, with social media and all this, so we don't hear about it. Again, let me say that. A whole heap of madness and craziness going all over in the world and some remote parts of the world. But we don't hear about them. You know, them just localize and them just stay there. And if them not go up on social media, we don't hear about it. Or, I don't know what go on. Or if things change or what. Or you have to be careful what some people say, you know, because some people love from a little bit and come up. I hear about signs at the time and God soon come. And when me get bigger, me I hear say long before, 100 years before me, I was 100 years kind of sitting always happening and people say God soon come, and God no come. So you can't really even pay attention to people who are say, you have some people out there, you know, as soon as something like about signs at the time, God soon, hey, President Family Committee, you know, as soon as someone gonna see the Master God soon come for him world, Master God soon, you know, see what going on out there. And then we have one song where we sing from Sunday school, I come up, you know, name Signs of the Time. Remember me tell you, where we grew up with that the song there, Hold on there. Hold on. Wait, tambourine, hold on. Signs up. You don't know, some can't sing, but we still are sing, right? Because we say life, we say energy. Signs of the time are everywhere, and there's a bright new feeling in the air. Lift your eyes upon the eastern sky. Lift up your hands, redemption draw it. Now, backside when we are singing that at church, nobody can tell us that God no soon come. So you see that God no God. But people, may I tell you, man, I just show people me busy at daytime, but you know, me always I try to stay up with the news, You see me? And when me see it, man, I wait there. Well, I must have it in. Just give me a second. I look for it. I must have it in here. Because I'm in around for saving news, Backside. See it, yeah? Clat, Police believe 3 children drowned by mother at New York City beach. President, you never hear about that one. At a road, man. Police say 3 children have died after being found on a New York City beach, and authorities believe they may have been drowned by their mother. 3 children were found dead on the beach near Brooklyn's famed Coney Island boardwalk. I just over there saying, people, we're near to that. Early Monday, and police believe they may have been drowned by their mother. The bodies of the children identified police as Zachary Murdy, 7-year-old. Oh, God. Lilana Murdy, 4-year-old. And 3-month-old Oliver Bondarev were found after a nearly 3-hour search that began at 1:14 in the morning when a relative called police, worried the woman intended to harm her children. The mother, identified by family members as 30-year-old Erin Murdy, was found 90 minutes later, barefoot and soaking wet, 2 miles down the boardwalk from the section of Coney Island where she lived. Detectives were trying to question Murdy at the local precinct house. So far, she's not saying anything, said the New York Police Department Chief of Department Kenneth Corey. The search for the children intensified after the mother was found alone. Police sent in a helicopter and marine units. The children were found at the water's edge shortly after 4:30 a.m. on a section of beach about 13 blocks from the stadium where the Brooklyn Cyclones minor league baseball team plays. Efforts to revive the children at a nearby hospital failed, Corey said. Murdy's mother, Jacqueline Scott, 56 years old, told the Daily News that her daughter was a loving mother, but had been having a rough time recently. She might have been going through postpartum depression. Scott told the newspaper she was a good mother. Scott said she tried to talk to her daughter Sunday. I reached out to her yesterday and she said she was doing laundry. And I said I wanted to speak to the kids, Scott said. I tried to call her twice on the phone. After that, there was no answer. The children's bodies were found 3 blocks from Murdy's apartment building where police had first gone when the search began. Corey said officers had canvassed the beach and the boardwalk, searched neighborhood streets, and checked the local hospital in the hunt for the children before the mother was found on the boardwalk. As they continued to search the area, police found a shoe in the water and bagged it as evidence. A security supervisor for Murdy's building said the family had moved in less than a year ago. Corey said the mother had not been reported to authorities previously for abusing or neglecting her children. A decision hasn't been made about what criminal charge Murdy may face. Now, people, on no say me Ragashanti, right? On no I am known for attacking double standards, right? You don't know that already about me, right? So, me attack double standard against men, me attack double standard against women. You also know that I continuously, I have had issue with when a man do certain things, condemn him, saying, wicked, him a evil, a dirty man, him for dead, and rape. And when woman do certain things, you hear, Lord God, I wish she did that go through, make she go do that, or I what him do her, make she go do that, right? So I know some always attack the double standard. But people, me no know the details of that something, you know. But remember, you know, the last pitney is 3 months old. People, you see that postpartum depression something there. I don't know the normal, you know, man. So even though me always attack the double standard, you see the fact say them don't have any record of this woman being abusive to her children. Them don't have any record. I carry herself careless certain way. Them don't have any record of her being, you know, abusive to the pitney them and all them something and whatever. So it's like them I say out of the blue since she have a pitney and whatever. Them notice that she move certain way and she go to, you know, like she not, you know. Like she not balance up a thing certain way and whatever and and I saw them call the policeman and say, yo, you know, we're concerned about the pitney them. And the police them I look for she and the pitney and can't find she. Then them find she barefoot and wet and whatever. Them I ask her a question, she not answer. She not answer nothing. And the 3 pitney them dead. And of course she wet. So them I say, boy, them feel like she drowned. A pitney them. People may not know the details, you know, but this suggests said this woman something she did have got through something what makes she snap, right? And again, me no want to say, Raga, yeah, make excuse for you because if I didn't man, listen to me, all I want a man out there. We as men can't even begin to understand the postpartum depression something. Listen to me, the medical professionals themselves, all I hear them talk. They don't understand it either, you know. For example, one of the things about it, you know, is that it's not only physiological, you know. The postpartum depression, while the symptoms are physical, the effect, the impact come out physical. What can trigger it can also be environmental factors, you know, hardship, stress, all kind of sitting and thing and whatever, right? For sure, them know say it exists. Them know it have to do postpartum. For those, well, let me be careful because enough people, postpartum mean after you have baby, right? So for, right there, so we men we have to humble ourselves, right? Right there, so we have to humble ourselves. Right there, so we have to humble ourselves because we cannot speak authoritatively on something where we can't even experience, so we don't understand. Boy, President, every night that person, Rasman D, to come and post up one bag of Rastafari something, you know, the Irie Jam 360 chat. You know, see that, President? Lord Jesus. All right. You post something about Malachi 6, 11, and 14. Whole heap of exclamation thing. Sitting about forehead. New name upon them forehead. Revelation 3, verse 12. Seal of this and all right. So, what may I say? Man, all I man them out there now. We not come with a 10 million bossy term. We have simplified the thing for you to comprehend it as best as possible. Men, now for you to know this already, be reminded. You have a thing named postpartum depression where women go through after them have baby. Is a chronic form of depression. And unfortunately, it has resulted in a lot of women who have gone through this for years and years and years and years and years. They have harmed their children. And in many instances, unfortunately, they have exacted fatalities onto their children, kill them. The medical profession and think know about this. Long time talk about it. If you go upon WebMD or whatever, this and that, them tell you about it. But careful reading will make you know. So just like Alzheimer's, dementia, and them something that them still don't understand it fully. Them know it happen. Them know when it happen. We make it a unique disease after the woman them have baby. But them don't even fully understand the unpredictability of it. A woman can have 3 picnic and never have it, and the 4th one it happen. She can have 1 picnic and it happen, and then have 3 more and it not happen. I don't know if this woman had some version of it with the first 2 and work through it, and then the last one just knock her heavy and whatever. But again, you see the people, them must say, them never have no problem with she and the picnic before. She and the picnic them before. Them say, I went the last one you forward. No, I am not an expert on this. I like me say the experts themselves, them don't know everything about it. All them know is that it happened. There is something, there's a particular form of depression that afflicts some women after they have children. And it have different time when it lasts, but I remember years ago when I was in Connecticut and thing, a woman I tell me say, on average, it can last 3 to 6 months. She's just telling me this woman, which part she did there? Windsor, I think I'm placed in Windsor in a Connect. I remember she saying on average it can last 3 to 6 months. But she said a little longer or shorter, but she said, woman on average that's so long it take. Why, whatever that thing, why I don't know. Because it have to be heavy. Right? We know you have the saying, can a woman's tender care cease towards the child she bears? I have one next part where say, yes, she may forgetful be and throw the baby in the sea. And them say me I grew up, Kevin, you never hear them something there yet. No, man, when I tell them that, hey, my mother, fear friend, them, me grew up, a woman grew up me, I don't know no father when I grew up, And my mother and her church sister grew up me, man. That's why I have such a wonderful connection with the woman, them, That's why enough man like me and all want to style me up and say me this and that, what me never do yet, I would never do. You understand what I say? Because I am very proud to say me have the connection there with the woman. Because a woman them grow me, I not growing on a father and whatever. And then when my mother died when me at 15, I go up out the street, go start bad and go look father figure. And all them something and a par with gunman and thing, but me survive it, give thanks. But anyway, when me I say, you have the saying, can a woman's tender care cease towards the child she bear, right? And enough people have quote that part the first and say, yo, woman belly pain. Woman belly pain and are nothing serious, and are nothing normal. That's why them I say, woman, nah, go get them pick me and whatever. Ray. But they have the other part where say, yes, she may forgetful be and throw the baby in the sea. Now that was meant to be more symbolic than literal, but in this case, it might be a literal manifestation of that in terms of the unfortunate demise of these 3 innocent children who they are saying might, nobody don't know yet, them say might, have died at the hand of their mother. And again, me not make excuse here, people. Me just say, given that the record, according to the liquor where we read, the record thus far says that this woman showed no signs. There haven't been any problems or any events from which they could construe that she beforehand had exhibited a propensity, a potential, or an actual, threat to her children, or did them anything wrong. There's nothing on the record of that. So apparently, her behavior after this third child, 3 months old, is unusual. And I hope them apply the appropriate care that she needs. And just the little bit that I've read, she's not talking, which suggests she might be in some form of a catatonic state, when you just sit down and you just lost or something a go on or whatever. But on some level, that poor woman snapped, and we see the result. Men, sometime when you don't have a baby mother and a wife or so, and them have them picnic and whatever, and them have go through certain things, you have to hold it with them, man. You have to hold it with them. You have to hold it probably like all 3-6 months if them have go through a thing. Right? Men, we are uneducated about these things because they are not within our spheres. SPHERES. It's not something in our world where we talk about. We man sit down and talk about postpartum depression. Women do these things. So them grew up having some even a peripheral understanding of it and things. But unfortunately, these type of things they're not shared amongst men, which it should. So me, Ragashanti, I said to the eye them out the right, even if I know your baby mother, even if it's like all a relative, keep an eye on them when them have them baby and thing and whatever. You understand? Now, most of them now go to the extreme the way, them go do certain things and whatever. But when me I say, keep an eye on women. Your mother said, I had a car accident right before my delivery, then went on to have a healthy baby. And after that, my new doctor called the police on me stating that I am having thought of hurting my kids. When I tell everyone in the doctor office that knew me were upset and what she did. Yeah, but you see, let me tell you what I go on now. You have this race thing up here where, I remember the woman at Texas who killed off the whole of the picnic them. I know them did one just so understanding to her. But them see this record when it happened in black communities. Them not think that the woman may, be suffering from some depression or something like that, Them quick for ascribe some sort of evil trait, the black woman and the black woman them and the non-white woman them. We have a problem up here with that, right? Them medical professionals are obligated to make reports if them see some signs of abuse to children and so forth. Unfortunately, the record up here is such that most of the medical professionals, them quick for see it in non-white people and quick for understand with the white people, which is nothing new. These are the components of systemic racism that exists in other countries. You remember when crack, cocaine, drugs did about 3 strikes and you go to prison. They lock up every black people. The big talk amongst the Republicans, them, no, we need to stop condone slackness. They have a choice. It in them culture. And we are condoning irresponsible behavior. And law and order need to put down them foot. And when I tell you people, they lock up people left, right, and center. Up till today, they might beat Bill Clinton about it. Bill Clinton, who love position himself like, him look out for black people. Remember me, did I wear the shades and I've done a blow the saxophone. Which as a Democrat, he really did. He really did. But one big sitting where he do, we all know they not forget him. I him, they go white name that the 3 strike and you're out, and then a black people, it depend more, right? So remember that, So when you have a drug problem amongst black people, then give it to black people. No, never cut it out. We not help them nothing. We not understand nothing about them and whatever. Who not condone slackness, they have a choice, and we need to protect society. People, them have one sitting here now where mostly white people take it. The OPI thing, you know what the OPI thing, President? And the drugs, you know. And the white people, them are taking drugs. The white people, them are taking drugs, and the drugs are killing them. Let me tell you, nobody more understanding about these white people and thing more than the same white people. So when you have a drug epidemic amongst black people, them add it to the black people. Them need for this, them need for that, them need for this, them need for that, them need for that. And put on your foot and send them to prison. Enough of them, they are prison. I know enough black people, they are prison. But when white people, who, by the way, you know, the same cocaine, crack cocaine, where them did that lock up black people, and white people bust it, you know. It just take off in the black community because of the, you know, the hard life and the economic depression. But now that white people know, up here, I go hard on the OPI drug thing, and enough of them are dead, and think a bigger understanding and reach out and funds to help them and put this a program and whatever. You have some, you know, you have some black politicians and lash out about it and all these things and whatever. So may I say some of those things affect some of those things become manifest when them a deal with prenatal and postnatal issues in the hospitals up here. So, you know, them have to look out for that woman, you know, because the woman could have need help. It's unfortunate what she do. But again, the evidence suggests that, you know, that something is wrong with her. Something snapped there psychologically. And despite the children's unfortunate passing, it might not be, you know, the best thing right now for just go step to the woman that we are there, you know. I mean, I condone what she do to the youth, the man thing, all right? But we just hope to them now, and it to her. People, Prezi, you remember one woman named Susan Smith? One white woman? You remember Susan Smith, man? She must have come from Alabama, whatever, this and that. And President, the woman have one man, you know. Because her baby father left her, the woman have two beautiful, let me tell you, say they picked them nice and cute and sweet, you know. And the baby, when she and the baby father go on and she got dash out 2 times, and not the baby father left her, so she have one man go on and dash out 2 times, and I must say one, the man said, wait, you have 2 penny, I can't pick you up with 2 penny. President, you know, said that woman drive her car in one lake with the 2 penny and kill him. She didn't name Susan Smith, you remember she? President was said the woman come out and say it's a black man killing 2 penny them, can have 2 penny them and kill. You never hear about it? Yeah. And one bag of some of them run all over and look for the black man who go kill and whatever, you know, cause some of them do all the while, you know, them. One bag of some of them run all over and look for the black man who kill 2 penny them and whatever. Only for find out say the damn woman go kill the penny them over body. Own a picnic them. And then after them find out, you want to hear them about, you know, she must have gone through this and that and ray. No, his body she kill him for. And Timothy said him excuse. Yo, President, you must know about that one before the break. Listen to that one. One white man at Boston back in the day, you must know about that one, right? He was a jeweler, right? And he must have him pregnant wife. And then it's like him shot him pregnant wife and kill her, you know, off of one bridge, you know, and then shot himself and say, how one black man do it. President knows the mayor send police in all black neighborhood and scoop up all black man off of the street, you know, and I hand it to them, you know, beer things in the president. You never hear about that one there? No, Susan Smith was 2 picnic. Me remember that one there. The Boston one, man, where the man killing pregnant wife, man. And says a black man did a rob him and killing pregnant wife and one bag of something. And when I tell them, send it, then take off every police where they can leave and day off and everything. And then send them in every black neighborhood and then beat out the black man then clad. And then scoop up the black man, them and the white people, them was outraged and them talk one bag of something and this and that and thing and think people. You know, say, the man brother. If the man brother never decide to tell the truth up till today, they would have it say, a black man kill a woman and rob them and them something. And the man brother go tell the police them and say, listen, my conscience bother me. My brother tell me say him kill his wife and ray and fine. And if the brother never come out, come chat it. And then sitting there going up here. And them something they going up here. So again, people, me know say the thing are 7-year-old, 4-year-old, and 3 months. Backside boy. Me a man and me I tell you, say boy, when me see all some, when you're a parent, you know, your mind just work different, you know. Your mind just work different. So if them things that move me certain way, me can ladies out there who, you know, wanna have picnic, wanna carry picnic and push up picnic and whatever. When you hear them something, it must rough pound and thing. But when me answer from this, just as a reminder, people be on the lookout, especially men who we are not exposed to this narrative and this knowledge base of these things. Just be on the lookout for when women have children and might be going through fancy name postpartum depression, which is a unique and severe and chronic form of depression. You have different types of depression. And this one, men, we cannot understand it fully. We are a man, we're not picking them something there. But at least we can be aware of it and be supportive. And if you don't even know if you be supportive, get help. Make the woman them know, say, people are rally around them. And you're dead for them. Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them. Picking them. Right? Me know a woman named Susan Kiefer Norris. When she say, one woman named Meg did I go to her right away. Susan said, no, you have to be careful. And Susan run. This is in Colebrook, Connecticut. Years ago when we just come to America. I mean, never understand. And Susan said, no. We have to help her. And then they were like, okay. And me did I stay by Susan them okay, the cabin, Camp Joel. Sometime over for them house. And she said, no, because Meg did already have a baby, you know, one named Kevin. And then because when me did go Camp Joel, me go Camp Joel as a babysitter. Because we go to it a foreign as a babysitter, and it's Kevin, me did a babysit. But when Meg have her baby now and think she at the camp director wife, right away, Susan didn't know what going on. Susan Kiefer Norris, different Susan this. And Susan said, no, we have to go help her. And Susan go down there, she take Kevin, and she call one friend, and then she just take a baby from Meg, and them talk to the doctor, and the doctor tell them what them to do and feed the infant when Meg have. And I saw them rally around her. Several months later, Meg come out her thing and say she feel better and thing, but the support was there. Right? So we have to do them something there. All right? Just look out for them things that when women have baby and see if we can help them. If we see like them a move different, like them depressed or them a neglect the kids, them a display some sort of uncomfortable energy towards the children, them and all them something. Pay attention to them, look at something there. And be understanding, be sensitive, be conscientious, and just know that they may be going through something traumatic, something rough. They may be going through some feeling that is foreign to them and them don't even know what happened to them. And your focus should be helpful, be understanding. We're going to break. We're soon forward.
It's the Bridge 99 FM.
How you deal with?
Gonna leave.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing agent to provide your customs declaration, customs assessment notice, and customs receipt once duties and taxes are paid. Where your clearing agent may not be able to provide the IM4 or IMS4, request your customs goods declaration registration number or C number, which can be used to verify your payments. Importers, request your IM4, IMS4, or C number. It is your right. For details, email the Jamaica Customs Agency at public.relations@jca.gov.jm. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
Shipping goods from New York to Jamaica, there's only one name to remember. It's Shipped 247. We ship feed boxes, e-boxes, pallets, barrels, and so much more. With offices in Queens, New York, and Kingston, Jamaica, It's Shipped 247 has door-to-door pickup and delivery. No need to go to the wharf for pickup. Just one call and we'll do it all. Call us today at 876-503-8308 or visit our website at itzshipd247.com. It's Shipped 247. Land, sea, or air, we get it there.
You take care of those back home because you love them. Now, with MoneyGram, you can send money back home and have them pick up from any of our over 130 Lasco Money agent locations across Jamaica. Simple thing. Send some extra love to Jamaica now with MoneyGram and tell them to pick up from any Lasco Money agent location. It's fast, it's reliable, it's convenient. Lasco Money, simple thing.
You can pay abroad and shop a yard. SangstersBooks.com makes shopping super easy for your loved ones in Jamaica. Get everything online, books, stationery, school and office supplies, and much more. No time for shopping? No problem. We got you. Send your loved ones Sangsters digital gift cards. It's the super easy gift for everyone. All at the click or a tap of your fingertip. It's safe, easy, and convenient. Shop now at SangstersBooks.com.
Hey, yes, I'm talking to you. You no longer have to sacrifice nutrition or taste for your lifestyle. With our creamy, super tasty, naturally plant-based almond, cashew, and oat milk. Both sweet and unsweetened, lactose and gluten-free. Think about it. All that natural goodness with 50% more calcium and 65% less calories than dairy milk. Cheers to feeling naturally good with Naturally Milks. Distributed by Massey Distribution.
Yo, this is Usain Bolt, isn't me? And you listen to Bridge 99 FM. Remember that, out here, bad music.
Just a kid from the country, living the dream. Just a kid from the country, pushing the wheel. Just a kid.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. All right, remember going and I want to quick before we go to the phone lines and thing. I remember, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996. So people, know, say one man, family, wife, husband, and two picnics, son and daughter, the son of the older one. Now, the son always walk the dog. Up here, then walk dog. I guess they walk dog at Jamaica. I don't know a walk dog family when me I grew up at Jamaica. But them did it. But up here, that's a common assault. Right? So the son always a walk the dog. So the father always hand it to the son, saying figure walk the dog and thing and whatever. And I give it to the son. I say, he might work this sort of thing because he have few responsibility, washing the plate and walking the dog. And a problem for him go walk the dog and all these things and whatever. Right. So this a go on for for a long time. So I reach a point one time, the wife noticed that the father tell the son, say, you do your homework? And like his son, I said, not the father said, go and do your homework and thing. Me walk the dog because your homework more important. So the wife, I noticed that the father, him just pick up this thing at send and say, go and do your homework? Me walk the dog, your homework important. So the wife get beat me and I said, nah man, something I go on. That boy, you know something. So the wife come look at general shit now. I love telling people them about she go next door, go chat to the neighbor, whatever, this and that. The other time I trail him and thing. She trail him all the while. Him depend him phone, and she watch him. So she trail him about 4 times and thing and whatever. And she said, always depend him phone. She said she can't say nothing because he could have just depend him phone is a natural thing for depend your phone if you are walking dog. So she not pay that no mind. So she said she love it. But she noticed him just a walkie dog. And it's like him just take it up on himself right then. So she let it go. She said one day it's like the Lord speak. She says, she says like God talk to her. She said, no, man, I'm going to follow him today again, I'm going to watch him then. She said like God talk to her. She said when she follow him and thing or whatever. She see him over there with one woman under one tree with the dog. Same I walk dog and under tree with woman. And men, listen to me, me tell you all the while, learn from woman. You see, when she see her husband on that tree, oh, she said the way the woman attack, them never did a hug up or kiss or nothing. But she said the way the woman attack, she said she a woman, she know say, look a flirting thing a go on, look a attraction thing a go on, and like, them know one another good. So she pick up that. But them never hug up or nothing or kiss or nothing, you know. But she said, as a woman, she can look on a woman and know if them two people are familiar or if, you know, there's a sexual energy there and things. So she said, she pick up that. So she said, again, you know, men, listen how woman work, you know, men, listen how woman work. So she said, when she do that, she goes to boom and clutch. And she watch where the woman do, because she said she want to go see where the woman live, because she figure said the woman live in the area. When she look, the woman go to her car. She go in the car, she goes to bam and take down the maker model of the car and the license plate. Men, listen how woman work. When them say something, them don't jump to conclusion. When them kicking a investigation zone. When them kicking a get evidence zone. I saw woman work. Listen how woman work. So she get the license plate and the maker model of the car. Boom, she get a DMV link. Call the DMV link. The DMV link say, yo, that car registered to a man though, you know. So she said, give me the man name. The DMV link, give her the man name. People, you know, say that woman go in marriage, she go check. She check this and that, end up check. What they call it, present marriage, you know, when you're married, is public information, you know. You can't get that online, you know. This backside, woman put the man name in there, you know. And find out, say the man married, you know. And find a name now. Find a name now. Who the man married to, you know. And go say, bam, and say about that name. You know what say the woman. President, you hear woman work. You see how woman work. Them not depend on a brute force and say, hey, who that your child, girl, which man that your child, this is no evidence. So she goes to boom and find the woman Facebook page. But nothing now go up on the woman Facebook page. So she goes to boom now. And how she end up check the woman Instagram page. Or the woman have a, you know, on Instagram, you can have a different name, but you can end up still put your real name there in a press, you know? Like you can't call yourself Mango Nyama. But you can't say John Brown, but a Mango Nyama or your at sign for Instagram. Somehow she figure it out and the woman have a real name up there. She figure out the woman name. And then now, she watch him, patient, man, and now listen to me, patient, and she watch him, till one time now, he meet back the woman out there again. Cut long story short, she figure out, say, him and the woman, I mean, she know the woman name, she know who the woman married to, where the woman live and all of them, something the president, she sit down patiently, you know, and do her investigation and get all of that, the information, you know. Then I know say one day them a do so and whatever, this and that and whatever. And she just said to him, say the woman name, say the woman name Sandra. Right? So them a do so in a present. And him a go on with sweet and whatever and this and that. And she said to him, say, is sweet and Sandra one? People. She said, boy, instrument dead same time. Boy, start stammer and don't give himself already, you know. Hey, that wife, that wicked, you know. You see, when she bring up a woman name, when the man down in the sitting and saka, it and I say, boy, I know, so wife, you go good. Fling it up for me, why they fling it up for me? No, me, I tell him, man, that wine you go good. What the wine you go good? You love the wine, yeah, you love the one. Take it, I hear what he better than Sandra one. He better, wait, what? What? She said embodied at same time. Embodied at same time. And she said, listen now, we're married long time. We're married long time. Don't farm fool and go mash up this. Angle your business. Don't farm fool and go mash up this. She said, from that to the son of walkie dog again. Listen to me, give me a phone call. Hey, sir, give me a phone call. Give me a phone call. Hello. Hello. What go on? Hello.
Yes, brother. Me there, man. What go on?
Where you say? Talk up to me. Where you say?
Yes.
Eh.
So I was listening to a program this morning. And so this young lady, well, you know, she lost her parents when she was 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she was living with some other parent, some other relative until about 16.
Mm-hmm.
So when she reached 16 now, she met you know, a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So she and the boyfriend was, you know, they are going on and things. The man is a fruit seller, and in selling fruit and help her to finish up some schooling, to finish up the regular schooling.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So after that now, the man left the food selling work and started to say I'm driving truck.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, he started help her now to go to university.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And when she complete university,
Lord Jesus, I see it coming. We're going to.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
So after she completes university, all of a sudden, you know, the man is no longer her type.
Lord Jesus.
No longer her type.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden now, she can't take it. She's no truck driver again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, it's the same truck driver that helped her to go to university.
Mm-hmm. And
now, you know, she's thinking about leaving that relationship now.
Yes, man. Yes.
And so she you know, she sent a message to the host on a certain program.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady said to her, "Say, look here, girl, you see a cat stick don't have no we look upon already."
Wow. Yeah.
Because realizing that, you know, the youth work so hard and really help her go through all of this. You know that she should become a person in society.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this person now, all of a sudden now, is not in her league any longer. You know, this person now.
Hold on. I have a couple of questions for you, right?
Yes.
And they're going to be provocative, so be forewarned, okay? Mm-hmm. Because this scenario, unfortunately, has played out many times before.
Yes.
And while we have cases where is the woman do for the man too, just because our society set up, most of the time, the man the man do for the woman and then the woman say whatever. But here's my first provocative question. What if it's true that despite, you know, the kindness of the man and the sincerity and the commitment of the man, what if the woman really is no longer attracted to him or even repulsed by him? Whatever the reason will cause it, but what if she's really there for true? Should she stay in that situation if she's really and truly unhappy? Even if you think she's a bad person or whatever, I'm just saying. The response that people always say is, no, after the man help you and think, you're supposed to stay. But what I'm saying is, people evolve, you know. What if it's true that she's unhappy?
Well,
why she should stay? Tell me why she must stay there if she's unhappy. And it is a provocative question, but I'm asking.
It would well, for the most part, from what I have been understanding over the years,
yeah,
you know, it appeared to me that many instances where as soon as somebody can get to university level,
mm-hmm.
you know, when they look even on the religious side of it, for some folks,
mm-hmm.
some people was really into God and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And after university, some of them become so scientific minded that they don't believe in this God business any longer. So even God at times is put aside because of some people, they become so brilliant now in their mind. And so I think it's a similar scenario in this case. In this case, I think that this lady is seeing, other male in her league now. And
no. You just gave me a possible reason why she's at where she's at right now. What I'm asking you, let's just assume what she's doing is a bad thing. All right, I'm not saying either way. I'm just saying let us just assume that what she's doing is a bad thing. She's being ungrateful, whatever. What I am asking you, if she, in her self-assessment, conclude unequivocally with 100% surety that she is now 100% unhappy with this man based on the disconnect that she has with him, based on him can't even talk on her level and based on whatever. If she's 100% unhappy now, what she there? Should she stay in that situation if she's unhappy?
Well, she don't have to. She don't have to stay in there.
Right. So if she leave then and say,
yes,
boom, I have to leave because make sense me stay because me unhappy. If me unhappy, him go unhappy, and it's a bad thing. It bad, but I just saw it there. Him send me go school. My mind has evolved. I have grown past him. He cannot relate to me anymore. I don't find that sexy. I can't relate to that. I deserve to be happy. Every human being deserves to be happy. And she may even say, he deserves to be happy. Because if I stay here with him, he will not be happy. In that case, you think she'd be doing the right thing then?
In that case, I think, well, she's only looking for her. No, she's not looking in her interest only at this point.
Right, indeed.
Because really of a fact, the man was quite comfortable with her while he do all of these things for her.
No, but what if she said it is also in his interest that I do not stay? Because were I to stay, I'll be giving the relationship a gross injustice because my unhappiness in the relationship, it takes two to tango, you understand, right? One hand can't clap. So if she stay a night, him go unhappy too. So what about that reasoning where some I agree with it, but just I tell you how the thing complicated, where some woman would have said, no, well, it's in a film interest to film not stay because him not go happy either. Him go miserable.
Well, to each their own. But as far in my mind, she just in my mind she has seen somebody else now who is in her league.
Right. Other people attractive out there. She's seeing better options now, for step up.
Better options now. She might say a doctor now, a lawyer now.
Something.
She have them kind of, she now able now to make big money. She I need a truck driver any longer.
No, not only that. No for them when they go the grass not green up on the other side, use a cliche and thing and that reach them to
was saying to her this morning.
Right.
That's exactly what she was telling her this morning.
But when I was in Jamaica doing my show, them thing a whole heap of mix up we get with this, and it's mostly the man them do it because the provider complex of men, right? The way men prove their worth. We are socialized, and the way men supposed to demonstrate say is a real man, you must be able to protect and take care of a woman and all these things and whatever. So men are socioculturally predisposed to play that role. Because when we grew up, what you hear with a man that him can't do for you. Now that we hear them say to the woman, him can't help you. Him can't help you. So we know say I saw that thing they set up. But I will never forget. One time, one of the many times this came up in Jamaica, a man calling and I said, Raga, here when me ask man. No man, nothing send no woman go school for better themselves. I was like, no, so I said, whoa, where you going so far with it? Mr. Raga, no man, nothing send no woman go school for better. I said, why? Him say, listen to me. If a man I go send a woman go school, him fi send himself go school first.
I agree with that.
And I will never forget that. The man said,
I agree with that.
If you want to send a woman go school, him say send yourself go school first.
No.
Then if you want to send a woman go school after, you send a woman go school after. And I will never forget that.
It really depends on the male. If he can afford it, well, the both of them can afford it.
If I not the twin. And let's be reminded. Sometimes negativity gets so much light, so much attention and whatever. You know, there's a lot of couples out there, I'm going to say whole heap, where them come up with a plan and them say, all right, we're going to work and you first go do this and then after me do this and it worked for them.
I'm sure.
A lot of marriages, a lot of couple. Like one person sacrifice to send all I want to go to school. When I want it done, she no rally back and say so and so and so and so and so. I want to tell you, I know of a situation where well known in my circle. A man used to do so up on the street, don't follow me? All right? And while he do so up on the street, he might take care of him lady. Right? Yeah. And she became an RN and became the senior sittings, whatever, and them invest and this and that and rare. And she turned around and said, yo, Lego, that's something there now. Come on, my time to take care of you now. Right? My time. Me know a next situation where one man see him place up here years ago. Him do everything for his wife and whatever, but his wife and a road woman, you know?
Right.
And him out there flash and this and that and end up as his wife boring and all him something and him can't even deal with her because she not deal with nothing and whatever. And out there, but him take care of his wife do, you know. And out there with one bag of girl and all kind of so kind of do, you know what him do. And thing I have all kind of sitting there, you know, say him get bite. And when he get bite, you know, of course, everybody, yo, nah, left you out and ray. And him say for the first year, them never left him out. And him say as time passed, when him in a prison, them just slowly start drop off. Them a drop off.
Yeah.
And him say, everybody who him did a take care and spend up and whole heap of people. Him say, none of them was there. Right?
Oh, yes.
Well, I know. When him get deep and drop back at Jamaica, when him there prison, you know, him wife look for him must 3 times a year, you know.
Yeah.
Because she come Jamaica and fly up and him say, boy, she did it. Him say, when him drop back at Jamaica and thing, and him come out, him say, I'm wife that, you know, on top of the line Benz. And say, I hear car that. And give him close to put on and thing. And him say, boy, I feel away.
I think I heard you with this story.
Yes, man. Hold on, man. And then she said, drive. And when she tell him drive and whatever, and then go to one plaza.
Yes.
She said, you're a plaza that, you know, you're money buy.
Yeah.
And him say, what you mean? She says, you own that plaza. Everybody in that plaza, they pay you rent. And she just drive, go 3 more property and I show him property where him own and all them something there. And she say, all the time you there, I run up your mouth and want me boring and thing and whatever and this and that and thing with the wall and friend them and thing. But me know say at some point, I did that, I just a pray say you're not dead. I'm glad you never dead and thing and whatever. Hey, let me tell you, man, them man they are street man, you know. Them man they are, hey, the man balling, man saying balling. And tell her I'm sorry. And for years after that, you see if you there on the man there, you see if you so much as go say all your wife, be a bad word you hear in your ears and run you can't say nothing about what your wife, you know. You cannot say nothing about that man wife.
Not at all.
You could, any woman come round him and she could have pretty and a pum fat look more and whatever. She cannot come, cannot for do with his wife.
Yeah, man.
Some people it work.
We have to
Some people it don't work. Yeah, we learn the hard way, don't it?
Yeah, I'm not learning from mistake, man.
All right. Let me take some of that caller, but big up yourself, you know.
Yeah, man. But me, you know, as you say, man must, well, if you have enough money, according to a blog I'm listening to more than him say, a lady, when you want to spend on a woman right now, you have to spend like, if you have money to spend on a woman, you have to spend it like charity. Like giving things to her, just to have charity.
Yeah, my thing is that it just give them, be kind. If you like her and she cool to you, yeah, just give her, but not expect nothing in return, so you won't be disappointed.
Because that's where you find a lot of, because I don't know how would this man take it if she really decides to boy, she will let him know.
No, let me take some other call, but what me I say is, my other philosophy is, any woman you're there with, if you can't buy her like call a bull and a slice of pear and she cool, down there with her, run her backside and go. Yeah. If you can't buy her a bull and a pear and she can't have the humility to run her cloth. That's a good woman that. Me not tell you say, me left one woman because she did have a problem because me go in a tasting, me buy patty from tasting and whatever. Yeah. Me just take time slider from that because I problem that. Anyway, big up yourself here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that is Mark right there. Ever a good reasoning. Until next call, Prezi. Hello.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey.
Wagwa.
Me hear that story there a while ago with Mark.
Yeah.
And I think that lady she has set up herself to get killed.
Who?
The lady who the man sent go to school and she's no longer.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. No, you're wrong. I mean, no, you don't want to face this given what she has done. But the truth is, there are people who have done that and they end up in a good, satisfying relationship with them prefer. It's not a guarantee that, somebody got happen to you because you're ungrateful. There are people who are ungrateful, and move on to what they deem is best for them, and it worked for them.
Well, but sometimes if if a woman don't want a man, do not take his things.
No, but she didn't want him before.
Well, she had a plan because she knows when
she no must did have a plan. I'm telling you, people go through them things and them just reach a point where I don't love her anymore. I don't love him anymore. But them did really love the person before. So it can be, it's not must that you have a plan. People, let me tell you something. The thing with human nature is, people at any given point of people's life, most people think them know how them stay, know how them would have behaved in any given situation. The problem is, for a lot of people, when they really end up in a different situation, and again, pursuant to a discussion with me and Cocotti did have one time, certain qualities where did in them long time come out with them though if they know so them qualities did there. You follow what I say?
Yeah.
All right, one time me and Cocotia reason. Cocotia argue with me and tell me say, Raga, people not change. Cocotia said, listen, you are who you are from foundation, I ain't not change. Now, I am a social scientist. I'm a trained social scientist. I understand enculturation. I understand socialization. I understand evolution. I understand growth and so forth. So when somebody has said that, plus me, who did they pan road a hustle and go on with one bag of something and thing and then decide, say, no, you know, so the life is enough for me and then go school and discipline myself. So me understand so people can't change. So me argue with Cocotina and I said, no, a Cocotina, no, like a way I say, I say, Cocotina, no, Rasta, I don't agree with that one and thing or whatever. As I got older, me kind of see, I don't agree with what Cocotina is saying, but me see where him come from and where I come from is this. I still don't believe you are predetermined from your 1 year old and 3 year old and 5 year old. I don't believe in that. You know, I don't believe in that. But I believe that there is some truth that we have a core set of traits that when we are in a situation that we have never been in before, whatever those core traits are, they will come out. For some people, it's bravery. Somebody we are coward and thing, and then something reach them pick me and then them do something crazy and you be like, no, something never know something I say would I get so wicked for you. You know me I say? For some people it's something good. For other people, me know a woman. Oh, them man burn them and decide so them a go burn back him man. And try it and can't do it, end up a ball under the man. And I said, no, me can't do it, and a ball and whatever. She tried, them try and them just to stay so. Another woman, not a problem, burn him back, yes. What I'm saying is some people, them have some qualities in them where them don't know yet, you know. But when them have got through certain things now, you see that thing there where people say, see me and come live with me are two different some is it work in an expanded way, you know. That's why me know, you know, that's something they say like, yo, people may talk this and talk that, but until them under pressure, until they are tested, you never really know people. So somebody may proclaim that they are something, but when pressure reach them, you know if them remain true to who them say them is. So some people will love you, you know, and really did love you before. But then when things change now and whatever, them really not feel no love for you. It means to them did that plan it. Them they love you them time there.
Well, Raga, I wish her the best in this one.
But hold on. Here another element to it now. And I listen to this now. You have men who will do everything to make a woman more successful, right? Make all kind of sacrifice like this a man, you know, send her to go school and whatever. Then after the woman becomes successful, the man become insecure about it, you know.
Yeah.
Him become insecure about it and start make him insecurity, make him watch it from the woman, have all kind of problem. As soon as him never have no problem before when time him say, so and so, and she say, no, I don't want to do that today and thing. Him never have no problem with it. But now that she turn nurse or now that she this and that, are the same woman, you know. But now, when she say, me don't want this up, the first thing go time, oh, so to your nurse, me can't chat to you again and whatever. When I saw she did stay a long time, you know. But he know, after him make she become successful, you have a whole heap of man, them cannot handle a successful woman, you know. And they become unattractive because it just problem, stress, and then make it like a burden to the point where the woman just like seriously, we can't take this no more. So you have different layers to the thing, you know. So we don't know what improv or him did I relate to her after she boss. You understand? But you know it's enough man out there can deal with successful woman.
Yeah, I know that.
Right. And then the woman get tired of them. When I say this happening, you know. When I say it's easy for we judge on the outside. Because you do have some woman still so for true. Who plot and say, I'm going to use that money, I forget me so and so. And thing, and then I'm going to move on or whatever. Or them change and switch up a thing. So you do have that. I'm just saying it's not necessarily a one-dimensional explanation for all those situations. You have different, you know, you have different ways, different things we can factor in with them. Something there, you see me?
Yeah, may hear you. Secondly, may hear you. When I talk to this lady, she says she enjoys sex at 55.
Yes.
She enjoys her best sex at 55.
Yeah.
And it's not a lady calling and say that she was lying.
A lie she tells, so nothing can go so.
All right. I am far.
And that woman they are 55 too.
I am far from 55.
Right.
5 years away from 55.
Right.
But at the same time, common sense, right? Tell me that what she's saying, the first lady.
The first lady, okay.
Yeah, the first one. I think what she's saying could be true. Because a lot of men, most men can have sex, you know, but it's not every man a love maker.
Okay. Okay.
So any man can go for that woman, you know.
Most men can have sex, but it's not every man know if he make love.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
So what she's saying, it could be true.
Right.
So that one we're saying that is lie, she telling.
Yeah.
I think she shouldn't judge her and say that.
Some people I say she a bad boy now, true nothing I go on for she at 55. And the other woman, she say her sex life turn up at 55. She say it hurt her for that and thing, don't. What you think?
Yes. Well, maybe. Because she's saying that fair man is younger. And that lady saying, but he can be patient. The older man, I think sometimes they are more patient.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I think most times they are more patient.
Right.
According to a friend of mine, that they are more patient.
Right.
With the older man is more patient with the woman.
No, because the woman who called in and say, she having her best sex at 55. You remember she did say something like the man know her, like
Yes.
she did say him know her body and him know her. So it look like she have one man where, like, me don't know, is either a physical or psychological thing or a combination of both. But she have a man who put it on her good man, like a connection there, you know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The problem is most man, they go to a woman with an ego thing. They're impatient.
The Jamaican man, them man. The Jamaican man, them. Yes.
And just I think about me, and from me, all right, some of them no business with the woman.
They don't know, you're a Jamaican man. Hey, you're a Jamaican man, them talk about sex.
Yes.
I mean, I lie, because when me that grew up, me do it to them. I say, yo, you get the kill?
Yeah.
Yo, you kill it? Boy, yo, me knife a thing last night, Jano style, hey, much I'm mash up our front, man, mash up a pum pum. And I saw Jamaican man talk about sex, Sometimes you listen to Jamaican man I talk about sex, and you like, what am I doing? What, like, is war or what,
Yeah. A friend of mine told me one time, she said, I was banded a bonar, but I was bad all.
Yeah.
So she said, I was banded a bonar, and she got to find a younger man.
Yeah.
But the younger man now is impatient. So appear and she said she had to leave him.
Leave that car, ram up.
Yeah, actually, Maxi Killer, she said she had to leave him. Woman in a church, me attacking them. I talk earlier.
Yeah.
Me attack woman in a church. She said she have to left him.
Because him a deal with her wicked and thing. She not enjoy it. Him just a ram it out, don't?
Yeah. She had to leave him.
But you hear the reason here before you cut, right?
Yeah.
And I don't do this often because I know Jamaican men can't handle it. But when I hear Jamaican men talk like that and I listen to them, at times when it is appropriate to do so, I would say, what are we afraid of pum me? And they're like, what you talk about? I said, but you must afraid of it. Or I be a idiot thing you come with and whatever man, they will mash up that time. But I said, dog, listen now. If there is something where you are unendingly focused on conquering and mashing up and for subdue and whatever this and that, then you are basically saying there is something about that thing where you can't even relax around it. You can't be at ease around it. The once it come around, it's all about maximum control of that thing and whatever. So you fear it. You fear something about it. But it's true. You hear, if you really talk to some Jamaica, Spragga Benz have one song where said, cock it up, jack it up, dig out the red, rub on it, that's something there. But there's that part in the song, where him say, if any of you go this and that, the woman, them are going to say him soft, or that them are going to say him soft, or this. So for whatever reason, there is that other side to where we have to acknowledge, because you have some Jamaican women, them not as understanding about this thing either, and they can be very harsh. And we had to come out from here, man. Then I went, so you have that side too where that the men them fear. And because them fear that side, them know one flap on them career done. That's why Chiny Brush, over the years, know them, Chiny Brush, Tantaria, Arsenic, Stud 100. I don't know what Jamaican man. It is this fear of failure that once you flop and think, dog, nyam your supper. So there is that constant fear and thing. That's why I always encourage women to say, yo, if when I tell you, man, jump off a farm, work with him, man. Help him up and thing, all kind of thing, me I reach him, you know. Make him feel secure around you too, man. And them look for something there, you understand, you know? So on both sides. So him not feel like, say, boy, him no want to shame because you may go done him or something and this and that. Because all the year man show off and thing, you know. One little thing, woman tell man in them something there, you know. And then career done, you know. Then career done, man. Nothing else can come up again and thing and all these things, no. So men are very fragile in that era, and that fragility, you know, they overcompensate. They deny that fragility, right? And they overcompensate with aggression and this type of hypermasculinity, you know, in general, you know, but significantly so when it comes to sex, because that is the ultimate moment for your show woman who are boss. And them rather the woman left and say, me not sleep with her again. He mash up my front more than for say, me not sleep with her again because, you know, he never go on good. Them rather the woman say, he mash it up or whatever, and them not say, oh, you mean mash it up, yes, deal with it, wicked chopper.
I will say this last thing to you.
Yeah.
I will say this last thing to you. Any man, you see, who believe that him can mash up this so is an idiot.
Damn idiot.
Because
Damn idiot.
a lot of time when man reach, the woman just ready.
Thank you. 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 So we're just ready.
Just ready.
Well, there's more to that. Maybe we're going to leave it there. So. But no, you can't mash up. The great comedian Betty White, Betty White, she said, I don't know what men are talking about, because in America, you know, sexism, male-dominated society, there is this thing like if you're brave and courageous, there's this thing here to say, yo, you know, he got some balls on him, man, right? So no, I'm serious. That it's part of the language here. If you're brave, if you're courageous, if you're fearless, you know, if you do something extraordinary, like, yo, he got balls, right? And it means you're, you know, whatever. But Eddie Murphy in a comedy show one time, him say, listen to me. When it comes to, you know, balls and whatever, all you have to do is look on it too hard and we in a pain, you know, right? All you have to do is just brush against it and with it, right? So when them teach woman self-defense, the first thing them kick him in the ball, man, all right? That's the weak spot and whatever. So this weak spot, this obviously weak spot where man have, like the weakest spot, men have somehow turned that around and make that now a symbol of bravery, right? Which is ridiculous, right? And now this symbol of bravery is such now that you go in an Arab society where even though them have this symbol of bravery, them still feel say them have to control women's, you know, genitals, and by virtue of controlling them genitals, they control them choices, they control their mobility, they control how far them can go and whatever, by originating a ritual that requires a woman, it's called female circumcision, to cut off her clitoris in Arab society, you know. And tell the woman them say, you're not a woman if you keep that, you have to cut it off. So the source of the woman's pleasure, i.e. the source of her power, i.e. the thing where the man them fear, then cut off that. And then now the world I walk around and I talk about, you got balls, man, he got some balls on him. That, you know, he's fearless and whatever. And Betty White say, you are foolishness in our talk, you know, because that thing where woman have, that can take a pounding and still ready, you know. Right? So it's this game that men play out there. I drop back in, I'm match it out, I'm listen to them all the while, I'm listen to the song them and whatever. So, you know, walk around and lecture to people. I don't know why you do them something there. But it's just fascinating to me to just listen the discourse and that these people use, that men use, and they convince themselves that they're correct, and you grew up with it and you believe, say, yeah man, you drink your roots and this and that and whatever, and the same roots with them sweetener with condensed milk, that is not good for the penis and whatever. But them do all these things and convincing of them mind, say, yo, man and whatever, and this and that and thing and whatever. When you get down to the logics of the thing, body can never be as strong as vagina.
Exactly.
No day, no time, nowhere body can be as strong as vagina. Body cannot mash up vagina. Shabarang
Exactly.
say, one joke, one wash, then you turn it down, open your foot, and next man, we're ready to go. All right, bless up here.
Yeah, man. All right, yeah, man.
Okay. Why? That's why I tell you, say, me different, Me different, because sometimes you tell some Jamaican man, say, yo, what about bringing some toys in your intimacy? Toy, what? Disrespect, man, with Raga. Hey, Raga, you go low, with all them foreign thing about bring toys, What kind of thing that they come and talk about toys, Raga? And when you talk about toy, what kind of toy? We don't bring no toy. All we are doing, we are giving the girl them the strength and make them get some joy. We don't want no toy. Yeah, you understand? The man that you can't tell that we can tell that to some man or whatever. They say, Raga, say you go low. Or some know me different. You understand? When I tell we are, in terms of sexology and teaching partners to increase their intimacy, may I tell some man, say, yo, one of the exciting thing you can do, it's just kind of like authoritatively, like just tell your woman where to touch and how to touch and this and that and make she pleasure herself, and then afterward, him and them say, tell where to do what? When I tell her to do it for, then I mean to do it. I mean to do it. Me I say, dog, me I say you can just have some fun and drop. Me say, some woman love them something there. Just tell her, say, Ray, and them act shy and afraid at first and thing, and if you just confidently say whatever this and, woman, listen to me, woman, love man for them something there. Yeah, broke them out in some kiss a nice little thing and whatever, and Ray, and make it thing interesting. Make she walk around all day, think about it and I laugh like she an idiot when she remember it. And when her friend said, well, you laugh for a while ago, she's like, oh my God, don't worry about it. You don't even understand what's going on right now. You understand the sound of the deal with the thing? So if I want to do one-dimensional, you just want to jump up in the thing and ram out the thing and whatever, make it thing interesting, man. Some Jamaican man, them don't even want to go and look at phone sex or look at so and whatever. You don't live no life. 876-676-4996. But of course, I read all these things, I read it. I read me, don't do nothing, yeah. I'm an angel. Talk up to me yellow. You see me yellow over my head on the video, no? You see me yellow, no? Raga is a saint. Know that. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. People, I'm in Manhattan every day. Every day I'm in Manhattan. So I have to take a train and them go over there from where I live. And so what do you? I come down to take the train for come back now. And when I come down now and whatever, how we go? One woman, she's disabled, right? Now, let me be clear. I'm not making any assumptions about her disability, nor am I saying anything is wrong with her for being disabled. So I don't want anybody to misunderstand when I say anything like that, right? So she's disabled, and she was on her phone, and she have one thing where she bend over, she hold lamp and giving her disability, and the subway station full up. Manhattan, A train, subway station full up them time of evening there. So when I come down the chair, I say she there on the phone, but I say she look up on me, you know. And I'm used to very often Jamaicans or somebody I look upon like them remember me or something, you know, the Ragashanti thing. So I'm very much used to that, right? That is the only reason any woman look upon me, because when me go road, I am frumple, it's just a jeans and t-shirt or sweatpants and t-shirt, and you know, I am nondescript. So there's not, in other words, there's nothing about me where you say is a head turn. Nothing, absolutely nothing, right? I'm me cool with that, you know. So anytime I see somebody like a look at me, the first thing I think, it must be like the Ragashanti thing or whatever. So me I walk, go down thing or whatever, me I pass her, but she there on the phone and what she say, what? Like she just say, like, so you just gonna pass? You know, she's African American. She got like, you just gonna pass me like that? Come here, like, so me I look back at me like, I wish I had to act. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I had to. I mean, and she like should I say, what? She said, what? Where you going? Come here. Where you going? But you know, very flirtatious, and so me I look on her like, that woman I righted. And like she said, come here, where you going with your fine self or whatever? And you know what I'm talking about. Where you going with your fine self? But remember, again, you know, I'm not making fun of her disability. Let me be clear. But I'm just saying, just imagine the scene, right? Somebody who is somewhat of a paraplegic and she can't hardly move and thing or whatever. And then she see this able-bodied man pass her, and then with the fullest of confidence, it's just like, so you just gonna pass me like that? Come here with your fine self. Come, I mean, people, me frightened. You know what? People, me a big man. So, you know, man not young to the thing, you know. So, you know, we there about a long time and thing or whatever. So, no, but me don't know if I kind of pick up with me and say like the scene, you know, like, you know, she disabled, she can't hardly walk, she can't barely move. But the confidence she have, like she now watch nothing. Ladies, who never at out and go out and thing, and I want to know so no look sophisticated and sexy and whatever. And some look a pat down man who whatever, like you know, eat them, you know, look down upon them, you know, but some man who don't even steer right or whatever, just come up to you and start talking with some confidence, and you start wonder like, damn, I must not look that good. Whatever that him can come up and no, but now so me did that thing that, you know, I was just never answer though. I just keep it going because New York City, you never know too. You understand? So I just keep it moving and thing or whatever. But just our confidence, you know. I like our confidence and thing or whatever. You know, clearly I'm not going to nothing with her and thing. But that's something that was she like, oh, so you just gonna walk by me like that and don't say anything, huh? Come here, you know. So that, you know, come here with your fine self or whatever. Me with my little pop down self and thing like that or whatever. It was an interesting moment. All right, Kevin, we're gonna take a break. We're soon forward.
Chasing purpose is a journey of self-love, self-development, healing, and spirituality. Our talk show aims to empower, inspire, and uplift through thought-provoking conversations. Guided by our 4 pillars: nurturing faith, setting intentions, pursuing aspirations, all while we are living boldly.
Every time I feel can't do no different. Swear me out for win.
Won't you join us every Monday and Wednesday, 10 a.m. to midday, for Chasing Purpose, where we sow seeds others will benefit from.
That's why I'm a try again.
If you're in business, get on the bridge. 876-669-5000. If you're in business, get on the bridge. 876-669-5000. If you're in business, get on the bridge. 876-669-5000. Call now.
Bridge 99 FM. Live terrestrially in your territory. And also online at thebridge99fm.com.
This is Diane Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. And things. Send on the call, man. Chat on the one chat and say what you want to say, yeah? Ragashanti live on the Bridge 99 FM. Everything is everything. I whatever. Now, while I wait for calls and things, people, big debate because you don't know Lizzie drop out and thing, you know? Lizzie drop out and a bag of something and why it was Prince Charles. Well, you can't call him Prince Charles again, don't I? King Charles, him name I know, don't. But Charles attack what there and me the dog say a thing where, oh, by the way, people, dog in our language is not an insult here, you know, Jamaican street language. It's just an identifier. So I know someone will go run and keep up on the foolishness. So me hear the dog say, throughout her reign, like him that say, a lot of people and a lot of cultures, you know, have been, like him that say, championed and celebrated and things going good for them and thing. And I'm like, brother, you're serious? You know, again, you know, people, me know what say, don't found on the entire life, a lazy one know about, you know. And everybody have them own way of view this thing and whatever, but people at one point, you know, the way of the UK, Britain, the brutal and wicked and evil I go across the world, you know, and just a take over people place and a rape off people and a kill off people, millions and millions of people, and a take over them land and a thief them things, you know. The way how the things spread across earth. People, check this out, you know. More than 2/3 of earth is water. So 1/3 of earth are land. And one little country up there, so which is an island, you know. Remember, say England is an island. Did control quarter of the world, you know. More than quarter of the world, you know. All across the world, you know. Them go around and thief people things and whatever and all these things and whatever. To the point where there was a time when them say the sun never sets on the British Empire. So even when midnight, there's some place where England won, they add up some place where have daylight, Britain won that and thing and whatever. You don't know what going on Kenya, the massacre, them South Africa, all over. You know, when I tell you millions and millions of people. Here when I say people, Lizzie never one day yet apologize for that, you know. Not even apologize. What if not about reparation? She Pope John Paul II did come out and issue a big apology for slavery. Pope John Paul II will drop out, you know. A poor people, the Catholic Church, where it sanctioned slavery too. And when I say, you know, that take care of everything, we just say him did come out. When him come out and people I say, so, yo, Lizzie Wagwan. Lizzie said, no. She not apologize. People, a diamond were in a Lizzie crown, you know. The biggest diamond, whatever. I think either South Africa or India, that diamond they come from, you know. And India and Pakistan for years, they must say, yo, then if you say you're good now, and you what? Because what them love do, you know, them love to say, no, the Commonwealth was formed, you know, to celebrate nations and cultures and whatever, and the Queen was the head of the Commonwealth, and it's about goodwill and whatever. Like seriously, people, just think of this thing, all right? It is unequivocal that a thief, you thief the thing, them, you know. And you have that in the crown, the most powerful symbol of your royalty, of your ascendancy to superiority. The crown. Me never tell you what the significance of the crown is. And you decide, say, in order to give the crown its highest prestige, you are going to put this diamond where you thief. Everybody like that. That is not debatable in a thief. You thief it. And then now when you think reach a point now where you did it, say, nah, man, everybody good here now, man, and whatever. And the people them say, all right, if we're good, give me back a diamond. No, that not gonna happen still, you know. That Lizzie said, no, that not gonna happen. People, there's some treasures from West Africa. I think it was Benin. Some beautiful, beautiful, sophisticated African art. And they're in the British Museum over there now. And them interview a man one time, and them say, well, on, you know, I said, Britain go down, they go thief the thing them down. Some say, yeah, there was a time when, so them have this thing where them get like, them have this thing where them get like, it's like them must say, yeah, it was that time, you know, and we're not in that time anymore now. And, you know, that was an unfortunate time when some bad things happen, and we're not in that time anymore. And so them love to excuse it, you know. So when the person that interviewed him said to him, say, so since you know, so them did thief it from them time, the whatever, and the people them want back them things now, you know, give them back them things. You hear the man say, him say, no, because we can keep it better. We have the things them to keep it better. So that's why we are going to go and keep the things them, because them don't have the technology and the software to keep it better. And these things are so important. I better we keep it. People, just imagine somebody thief something from your grandmother. Thief your treasures from your grandmother. And get prestige and all these things out for the treasures them and thing and thing. And when you come on and you are the grandpit, you know, you say, yo, you know, my grandmother, some of them, they were the thief. Well, yeah. And you did rape them too and thing and kill off some of my relatives, them and thing. Yeah, them time there, yeah, our past people, them do that. But we're good now. So give me back your things and where your thief. No, we can't do that, you know, because it better in our house. It better. People, you don't realize how absurd and insulting these things are. I know bare face and brazen the thing them is. People, but now fight against Lizzie, you know. But I keep it real, you know. Me no I don't know with Lizzie. Lizzie never had I don't know with my ancestors. I'm telling all the while. We don't have nothing to thank them for. We are the sons and daughters of the ones who fought, who put up with the worst of the worst and never stop resisting things. so we can there and talk about we are watch Real Housewives of the so and so, and we can take one bus and we can go buy one Sky Juice and we can wipe a bottom with some soft toilet paper and whatever. People dead for that, but you see, remember my cuss a bad word. A whole heap of people dead for that, and millions of other people dead for that and suffer for that, people. You have something on the day I take for granted and thing, and I think them come easy. And then no, you have to tell me, say, me must be thankful to the person who did do that. To I people from the past, when them have to fight and sacrifice and kill and dead for we day and whatever, you have to tell me, say, me must be. Why me must be thankful and gracious to you and your generation we get rich half a we and still rich half a we. Me don't hate nobody. When you hate somebody, them warn you. When you hate somebody, that person who you hate warn you. When you hate somebody, you're obsessed with them. You can't, your whole life, they focus on them and things. That's why white people who hate black people, they can't stop chatting about black people. Some men hate people. But me I don't know no money either. You have one dance we do, in Brookings, Jamaica. Mostly perform over Portland side. And it's interesting, but if me dip on video, I would have shown you. But Brookings is a kind of stiff, rigid, and you straighten up the body and whatever. And that rigidity is supposed to reflect this the obsession with royalty, with protocols and rules and stiffness and this and that and whatever, as opposed to the looseness of a kumina or a gerabenta where the pelvis and the torso is doing all kinds of contortions, and even the movement of a hand is not even a hand by itself. The movement of a start from down in your center, in your core, your pelvis and your torso is a different type of thing and whatever. And when they had the broken you talk about Queen Victoria set with free and all them something there and all them thing there. Look on Windrush. We are going to England. After World War II done, then send for we down here and think for build back that. And after we build back that and think for years and whatever, them say, no, not for leave right now, no, have no right for day and whatever, this and that and thing and whatever. Only this Lizzie run out for defend we. People tell me one time Lizzie run out for defend we. Tell me one time on the year Queen Elizabeth, the 70 years of her reign, step up and say, no, said this wrong, can't do it. She has never done it. Not only she has never done it, she has steadfastly, with that sweet little smile upon her face, refused to even apologize. All when the Pope apologized to her and the Catholic, people like that, they say, what you doing, Riri? And the Pope say, yo, we have to apologize and thing. Lizzie never apologized, not even apologize, not even a sorry Lizzie said that. So I'm not telling no one to do, not growing people. Because I said the thing that make no sense, yo. It don't make no sense. And me and one of them did have problem with them bossy people at Jamaica. As soon as me say, yo, she dash out this up upon the sofa angle and thing, and she send her and I go, Ray. And this is not uplifting. And this and that, it a poison the people in their mind. Women's media watch run out. Judy and all them people run out. Probably the feminists them run out. Broadcasting. Them only want to hear me say something sexual. Them only want to hear me play a Sparrow song and whatever. Ray. Right, letter this and that, crisis and whatever. Yet, all these years, we have never, Professor Nettleford used to say we need to teach culture in the schools. One I talked to Prof. Nettleford, I said, Prof, you think you're smart, And him said, what are you saying? And I said, Prof, with all due respect, when you say teach culture, inevitably we have to find some value in our Africanness. Him say, exactly, my boy. And I said, but so why you don't say it like that? And him I said, no, well, these people, they're resistant to certain things, so you have to finesse this, right? And you have to try to get a foot in the door, and then you slowly, so Prof did have a little strategy where he did want to unfold. But Professor Nakir O. Marks, Professor Barry Shivans, he wanted it. Professor Rex Nettleford, teach culture in the schools. Teach the things that matter to our psycho-cultural development. Tell the truth about our history. Celebrate the giants in our history. Don't just say them a national hero and tell them story fully and make it a part of the curriculum. People, when me come America, I work for one camp, Camp Jewel at Colebrook, Connecticut, Me, I work with some 8-year-old picnic, Them call them the bandits. So you did have the bandits, the Argonauts, and when them have these names to the different villages. And my cabin was the youngest campers, them, And that was the first time I was exposed to Jewish children directly, as their camp counselor. Kevin, when I tell them picnic, they know every one of them holiday and know what the holiday signify, and them can give you the story behind them and whatever, this and that. And all that teaching with them have, serve to give them, make them value them collective identity, and have a high value of them collective self and whatever, this and that, and And every day when they get up on a chalkboard, them a young boy, what dears. Them not this and that, them not have no art, and them not have no, why them not have no art and whatever this and that and thing. Them same bossy people who have all kind of problem. Dance all this, dance all that, and ray, and this and that, and ray. Only hear them people a champion our Africanness. Only hear them people a champion the thing them when them need for champion for we feel good about ourselves and proud of ourselves. The only time you hear Jamaica right now united or whatever, and when the reggae boys win one match, everybody turn in that UC and win one race or whatever, and then Shelly and Gossa Boom and Pat Cover come out and them thing that them time they would say. But what prevail in Jamaica, the same philosophy, mix but don't mingle. Them most people, them not care about we. Them not care about the things them we are gonna make we feel good about ourselves. Anytime a royal a come to Jamaica, anywhere them driving, Kevin, anywhere them say them a go drive, all place fix up and paint up on the road. And we just couldn't get it. Oh, because we don't want them, we don't want nothing upon them to say, slum the place, look at we and whatever, and them something there. So, the people them who get them prestige from oppressing us, in order to acknowledge and respect that prestige, we have to oppress ourselves, basically, and try to, impress them to say, why things not too bad in a car, why so we can do good by ourselves and all these things and whatever. People, make no sense. Me not hate them. In fact, me like Irie. A team Harry, me say. A team Harry and Megan, me say. And then me say, yeah, me like Harry. Yeah, Harry the thing there. Here, Harry a gangster. I know them say, yo, Harry a jacket, because Kevin, you ever see the security personal trainer who them say Harry father? You don't know about that mix up there? No, man, it did bust out, man. Lady Diana, man, did a dash out for one man, one military man who did that guard. You don't know what that be? A big thing, Kevin. Aria, the dead stamp on the man. Aria, don't follow what me say, no. Make people find the picture. People, want to Google it right now. Find somewhere for Google it right now. I'm serious. Hey, I want to Google it. Say, man who is alleged to be Harry's father Lady Diana's consort, who is alleged to be Prince Harry's father. When you Google that, I say picture of whatever. Kevin, you see the picture? Kevin, the man of the date stamp for Harry. The man of the date stamp for Harry. Me I tell you, say proper mix up a guy right there, so you know. You understand? So you know, say Harry read the player. Harry read the player, you know. So Harry say, eh. So that, them probably done, you know, so them probably done did a frowns for Harry long time, you know, Kevin, you know. Them probably a frowns for Harry long time, you know. People wanna Google the picture, man. Don't follow what me say. Wanna Google the picture. The people in England can tell you about this. Have big mix up over there the time when I'm when somebody did tell me about it first, me I said, nah, man, I saw them go on a foolishness. Them think the controller, whatever. And you know who sent it to me one time to my brethren? Shabba sent me a picture one time. Let me see picture. Shabba sent me a picture one time. I said, bombard star. No, sir. Harry Pooper this. So people, enough time we there or whatever, a whole heap of mix up there here. Eh? Eh? Whole heap of see the picture there, Kevin. See the picture there. If you see him with him at half, if you see him with him at half, and you see him ready, I him them say stamping one in the lady D and thing a Harry forward. So when you see them, I get Harry a fight right now because Megan I run the podcast and I talk up. Harry must get about $12 million, $20 million advance right to one book. One tell all. So them I tell Harry say, don't let go the book. You understand? So enough people, I wonder what go on right now because supposedly, you know, Prince Charles did have put on him football arena. So we here say, Lizzie did that tell Charles to say, clutch, away out. I like Harry still, but you know, he might violate. So it look like when Lizzie gone right now, it a go left to see where Prince Charles are going to do, you know. So you see, after Lizzie Berry, I go see what I go on. Harry better careful too. That me I tell him. But Harry know do, you know. Harry know do. Harry know say when the mama put on her foot and say, listen to me, though the fired make me happy. And me not stop talk to Dodie fired. And reports are that she go say, and if me want to marry him, I go marry him. 2 months later, she dead. You know, things Harry noticed them something there. People may not say nobody do nothing, you know, so they don't come straight me up and go call up my name and make King Charles go send for me. And say, can you talk to Ragashanti, please? Because, no, I can't manage 2 royal box right, you know. I can't do them something there, you know. Me no want them in England. Them have a thing named MI5. That's equivalent to the United States FBI. And them have MI6. That's equivalent to the CIA. And that the so-called, the mythic character James Bond, that he work for. So you know me say right here now. Me no want nobody come send James 007 don't that work. 007 no one black woman now, don't. I think 007 no one black woman, you know. The only way they must send 007 for me. The only way them send 007 for me for that black commander woman here, so she had the new 007, is if she got dash out something upon me and wine off and give me a one walk and thing and talk up in some British accent and all them something there and give it to me and thing and make me a not sure. The only way, I don't want them come do me nothing. So here we go on. I just start me attack, you understand? But all me I say people, Jamaica, live on a life, you know, and balance, you know, want balance, you know, people. But all me I say is, we have been the victim of decades of what I call the biggest con. I think it's the biggest con ever. For you rape, kill, maim, thief, rob, do the worst things to people for hundreds of years. And then turn around make the people them a thank you for stop doing it. One, it's just absurd. One, the people them grateful to you, say you stop do it. One. Two, the people that make you head of state say, yeah, we're a democratic country now and thing, but you are still head of state. And three, you get to keep all of the things them where you thief from with. Four, we must just gush over you. If you just show up, we must be ecstatic and feel privileged in your presence. Yo, people, I wonder if you don't know what the British them used to do. Them used to use bayonet. Bayonet, you know, like the knife and the gun. And thousands of African people, them stab the woman them in them genital and stab the man them in them bottom, you know. These sick people, you know, them, this is this thing what them used to do. Thousands of men whoop up the man them bottom and throw sand in the man. People, I wonder if you realize I wouldn't about to know ball for upset and whatever this and that and thing. You ever hear Lizzie come out and apologize to that? Whenever you Lizzie come out and apologize, who don't know about that thing? I don't know about that thing named tar and feather. You know much lynching and killing and maiming going and whatever. Not for 1 month, not for 1 year and whatever, but for hundreds of years. And the whole time them I get rich off it. And then David Cameron, I go come to Jamaica. I give you $25 million for build more prison for deportee. And then when we say about David Wagwan, look how much things on do and thing. I want to hear you say nothing about that. When David Cameron did say former prime minister, him said Jamaica want get to a bite and let go the slave thing. Move on. Move on. Enough of this man. And him just dismissing it like little picnic. We are bada them mama for candy. And then little after that, what him do? Him go a one Jewish thing. And me see the same David Cameron say, we must never forget this atrocity. And them people on a ball farm, whatever. But anyway, me a idiot. Me a fool. And them are the bright people. And Ragashanti are one of them who now do nothing for the people and now uplift the people and one of them. Aye boy. Anyway, people take care of themselves, you know. Wednesday again, we juggle again, you know. Big up on yourself, you know, and thing. I remember say for beard good, you know, wash back on the ears and thing and them something there. Wash it creases and them little thing there. Ladies who you lose to you wear enough hair upon the body that now wear again enough a shave. Who want vex enough a shave around the place. I mean, no one say enough on the rasta on the love a chat about the woman them enough a shave and thing. Me not telling them what to do, but listen to me now. Rasta front now work again, right? Only pa ear pan ding pan poop pan this and that now work again. Shave up and smooth up a thing. And that around the place right you know. You understand? Anyway, people. Sooner, Wednesday thing or whatever. I remember, I don't know. Take me serious, but don't take me too serious. All right? Take me serious, but remember, don't take me too serious. I'll see you all on Wednesday. Y'all take care now and be safe. Blessings.
Well, this is Rory Stone now, Field Marshal of Marshal of a place within call Kingston, Jamaica scene. And right now, you know, say in tune to the bridge, 99 FM from yard to abroad. Right.
If you're in business, get on the bridge. 876-669-5000. If you're in business, get on the bridge. 876-669-5000. If you're in business, get on the bridge. 876-669-5000. Call now.
Chasing purpose is a journey of self-love, self-development, healing, and spirituality.
When you feel like giving up, don't
Our talk show aims to empower, inspire, and uplift through thought-provoking conversations. Guided by our 4 pillars: nurturing faith, setting intentions, pursuing aspirations, all while we are living boldly.
Every time I feel, can't do no different. Swear me off a win.
Won't you join us every Monday and Wednesday, 10 a.m. to midday, for Chasing Purpose, where we sow seeds others will benefit from.
That's why I'ma try again. I put it down on the wrong one.
Hold up, wait a minute.
On the bridge,
every Tuesday at 10 p.m.
we talk about the forbidden, then inevitable, the truth. Nothing is untouched. It's live with me, dancehall queen Carlene.
Download the Bridge app, be on the 99, and tune in this Tuesday after dark.
The conversation is intellectual and maybe tantric, but always entertaining as we hear from the expert and you.
SOB, this Tuesday at 10 p.m.
Bridge 99 FM.
Hey, yo, check this out. This is DJ Khaled. Big up and bless up Bridge 99 FM worldwide. Y'all, you know I be logged on, I be tuned in to play all the big tunes. They ain't believing us. Bridge 99 FM did. Bless up. Another one.
Check. Well, it's another one. Bomb Rush Production. Check. We are one life and because love for them no spiritual. Make every single thing they want to take it physical. We are one life and done stuff for them dance. Make everything one lyrical. They want to take it literal. Now they must say this and they say non-magical age and everything are digital. People forget about the mystical. We are one life and because they never visual of God. Make so much individual and mix up in a every ritual. We are one life is a sickness and it's just habitual. Make so much big man and run down so much little girl. Love me, you wonder, oh, man and girl, one life them